Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let me recap today's calls. So first call was buy Airtel at 524. This is the daily chart of Airtel and the high for today's session was 527.80. I'll go to 15-minute chart and see where was the opening range. It capped up, I forgot to check that, it capped up at 426.50, which means that the result should be capped up. Second call was sell Wipro at 401. Unfortunately in Wipro as well we see huge bullish momentum throughout the session. Entry level did not hit. Third call was sell JSW Steel at 443. Unfortunately in JSW Steel 2, the breakout which I was looking for did not materialize at all. So the result should be similar to Wipro, and that is entry level did not hit. Fourth and final stock was sell Adani Enterprise at 976. Once again, I'm afraid there was no chance of entry level getting hit as the price did not even came closer to hitting it. So this just sums up the call for today's session, and there were nothing to talk about. Not even a single call got hit, but I did give some calls in my Telegram channel during live training and which were successful. In the next part of the video, I'm going to explain you 4 stocks one by one. First stock that I have selected for tomorrow's session is Sun TV. I am going to analyze the stock in hourly chart. This is the support level and see how the high is getting lower throughout the session. Though you will see number of candles with the wick on the lower side, but if you look at the entire price action as a whole, it looks more bearish. Though you can argue that there is this huge bullish candle and this is nothing but profit booking. So two things can happen. Either there will be a breakout from the support level or we will see slow and steady movement continuing the bullish momentum from Friday's session. So here can you see, take the low of all this wicks and it comes around 462. If we can sell it below that, I do not see any other support level before 460 or even the level here 453. This is our ultimate target. As a good trading practice, we are going to trail our stop loss. That is an imperative thing if you want to be profitable on consistent basis, because sometimes the fluctuation can be so fast that after hitting the target it can hit your stop loss within a minute. So you have to be prepared to tackle that. Second stock that I have selected for tomorrow's session is Tata Steel. After this decently range bullish candle, can you see this? Let me show that to you. So this is a bullish candle and the volume activity was pretty decent. After that, for the most part of the session, there was a back and forth movement, and within the back and forth movement, I do see 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles and 2 bearish candle. The volume activity for bearish candle is almost negligible, and also the low is slowly getting elevated. You cannot see that. You have to look at the low of each and every candle, then you will be able to pick this thing. Going to 15-minute chart, we can see the consolidation in fine grain detail. So what I'm thinking here, we will buy Tata Steel once Tata Steel comes out of this concession level, and the high is at 805. If that happens, I can easily see momentum of at least 15 rupees, which can take the stock price to 820 rupees. Third stock that I have selected for tomorrow's session is JSW Steel. I'm going to zoom in. Can you see this slow and steady bullish movement? Pay attention to these three candles. And I'll explain you how the price action is taking place. This is a bullish candle. The range is quite decent, whereas the volume activity is pretty decent too. Then there is a correction in the price in form of a bearish candle which has a bit of a wick on the top end. The volume activity is almost similar to the previous bullish candle. And right after that, we can see a doji-like candle, and that doji-like candle has a wick on the both end with volume activity higher than previous two candles. So this is pretty much a consolidation which is taking place. And similarly to Tata Steel, I do see a lot of scope for buyers entering at the lower level if they are aggressive ones. If you are a conservative buyer, just wait for the breakout from this concession level. I'll give you the level. The level is high of today's session, which is 470 and above. I can easily see 10 to 12 rupees of increase in the stock price. You can do that, and if you have any question with any of these patterns or stock in general, you can ask me in the comment box. I will be willing to answer all of your questions. Fourth and final stock for tomorrow's session is Apollo Tyres. This was a channel pattern. I hope you can see it clearly. I'll draw a resistance line. And in the last 2 hours, we saw a breakout with the pattern which I have been saying multiple times throughout my videos is higher highs and higher lows. Though there is a wick on each of these two candles, but still the volume activity is quite good in comparison to the volume activity we can see for the bearish candles in a channel. I do see the bullish momentum or the breakout from channel pattern continuing, and we will see a target of 226 or 227, which is the beginning of the channel pattern. Though the bullish momentum can be slow and steady depending upon the kind of market we have today, so you might have to sweat it out. Let's see what happens. Based on the analysis, these are the levels which I have chalked out. The targets are quite long. There are many of them. And if you have any question regarding the target, you can ask me. Thank you for watching this video, and trade sensibly. Do not drain your capital in a single day. Thank you.